So the next video I'm going to focus on is my Blu-rays. Again, I'll take them all out and just go through them one by one, and we'll have a look at what I've got. Okay, so this is my Blu-ray collection. As you can see, they're all stacked up. We'll go through them one by one and cover everything from movies to sports to music. Okay, again, these are arranged in alphabetical collection, so you'll see numbers first, starting with 6th Day. Big Schwarzenegger fan, obviously, so got pretty much everything he's done. 2012, one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but looks good on Blu-ray. Agora, a great movie. Alice in Wonderland, the Johnny Depp version. Doesn't have any of the bonus features that it says it's got. Another wonderful local product. First release of Avatar on Blu-ray. Obviously they've since released an extended edition, which I don't have. AVP2, another horrible Aliens vs Predator movie, but had to get it to complete the collection. Book of Eli, Denzel Washington, Mila Kunis, pretty good movie. A little bit slow, but a good one overall. Bronson is an interesting British movie about the self-titled criminal Charles Bronson. Worth checking out. Blu-ray not necessarily, but Can't Hardly Wait, one of my favorite movies. Amanda. Dark City, must have. The Blu-ray is pretty cool. Director's cut, British version, worth getting. Devil, interesting horror movie about a devil trapped in the elevator, worth checking out. Dumb and Dumber, one of my favorite comedies. This was pretty cheap, not necessarily a Blu-ray title, but again worth getting. Another Schwarzenegger, End of Days. Classic, Escape from New York. Action Fan's Dream, The Expendables. And then I have the 3 Sergio Leone movies for a few dollars more. Fistful of Dollars. And we'll get to Good and Bad and the Ugly soon. Flash Gordon. This is a great steelbook edition of the movie. 2-disc set includes the soundtrack. Love that. Also a big Steve McQueen fan. The Getaway, starring Ali McGraw. There we go. Good, the Bad and the Ugly, the 3rd part of the trilogy. Green Lantern First Flight Blu-ray. Movie coming out this week, which I'm very dubious about, but we'll give it a chance. This is a great Michael Caine movie, Harry Brown. Definitely worth checking out. Hurt Locker. Not bad, bit overrated, but not bad overall. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, worth checking out. Very good cast. Of course, that was Heath Ledger's last movie. Next up is Inception, which I haven't seen yet, but heard plenty good things about it, obviously. Hope to watch that pretty soon. Iron Man 2. I do have the first one on DVD, but didn't like the first one at all, but Iron Man 2 is pretty cool. Classic Kane, The Italian Job, 40th Anniversary Edition. Tom Cruise, Cameron Diaz, Night and Day, another horrible movie. Luc Besson's Leon, Natalie Portman's first movie, also worth getting. Classic Logan's Run, Michael York, must own. Love Actually, again probably not a Blu-ray title, but definitely had to be in my collection. Lovely Bones, not bad, but prefer the book. Machete, great throwback to the old action movies of the 70s and 80s. I'm a fan of classic westerns, obviously, so Magnificent Seven. 50th anniversary, yeah, 50th anniversary. Jean-Pierre Jeunet's Micmacs. If you're a fan of Amélie, Dirty Pretty Things, definitely must have. This looks great on Blu-ray. New York Ripper was one of the old Lucio Fulci movies, which was banned for a very long time, but is now available on Blu-ray and DVD. The Nightmare on Elm Street remake, horrible movie. Very disappointed in that. Another French film, Oceans, worth checking out. Sort of a cross between a BBC documentary and that guy who used to go in the ocean. I can't remember his name. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. Pleasantly surprised by this, actually. Enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Same with this, Prince of Persia. Got a bit of a bad reputation, but I enjoyed it when I watched it. Predators, the reboot, Robert Rodriguez. Not bad. I pretty much got what I expected from it, so that was a good thing. Princess and the Frog. It's a good old school sort of Disney film. Again, maybe not a Blu-ray title, but worth owning. Salt, nice cool tin edition. Again, I haven't watched it. Hopefully soon. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Not everybody's cup of tea, but a fun time. See No Evil, starring wrestling superstar Kane. I ended up buying this version because it includes commentary by Kane on it. The local DVD release, again, doesn't have any extra features, so DVD is the one to get. The Blu-ray is the one to get. Serenity, of course, if you're a Joss Whedon Firefly fan, must own. This was actually my first Blu-ray. Sherlock Holmes, the Robert Downey Jr. version, was okay, nothing more than that. Shutter Island, a bit long-winded, but I enjoyed it. Probably not Scorsese or DiCaprio's best, but yeah, if you're a fan of either, it's worth adding. Solomon Kane is a wonderful Crusades type movie, definitely worth owning. Splice, okay, I know that's probably going to get the most heat. A lot of people hate this movie with a passion, but I thought it was quite interesting, pretty brave. Yeah, probably not recommended unless you're a pure horror fan. Stardust, amazing fantasy movie, definitely worth owning. Deliberately replaced the DVD with the Blu-ray because it's that good. Tombstone, probably my favourite western of all time. Saw it a couple of times in the cinema. Bought this when I was over in the UK, so definitely worth adding to the collection. Toy Story 3, by far the best of the series. Probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's really amazing. True Romance, must own, so many reasons. Yes, I do have the Twilight movies in my collection. I only have New Moon on Blu-ray though, just because of the extras that it came with. The other two are on DVD. Van Helsing. Yeah, I know, again, a lot of people hate it, but it's a fun time, and I like the cast. Zombieland was okay, also a bit overrated, but definitely worth a watch. Zulu, again, I'm a big Michael Caine fan, so that was a no-brainer to add to the collection. Then we've got a couple of these book editions, which are pretty cool. This is the original Clash of the Titans, the Harry Hamlin version. Yeah, it's got a couple of features about the new one in, but hate that movie so much. But this is definitely worth owning. Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest, one of my favourite movies. Again, it's another book edition, so there's a lot of pages of information, trivia, definitely worth owning. The third of my book editions that I have is Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fantastic movie. Again, probably an acquired taste, but it's a cult classic, so in my collection. And then, at this stage, my only box set is the Rocky Blu-ray collection. Includes all the movies and, of course, a bonus disc, but other than 5, every movie is probably worth owning. Stallone fans only, perhaps? Maybe. Of course, working for a record company, I have a lot of freebies that come my way. First one is the AC/DC Blu-ray. Amazing concert. Probably the measuring stick for a lot of concerts that you'll see. Beyonce, Leona Lewis, Shakira, 3 Diva Blu-rays. Also worth checking out. Music concerts always look better on Blu-ray, so definitely worth having a look at. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, London Calling, live at Hyde Park, one of the better concerts. Of course, I don't need to go to concerts because I get them like this. U2, didn't go to the concert when it was in South Africa, but much better watching it on Blu-ray. Westlife, yes, what can I say, another freebie. Robbie Williams live at the Albert. I actually got this dirt cheap because they had mispriced it in the store. This is the only title that I own on both Blu-ray and DVD. Then I've got a couple of wrestling Blu-rays, just starting with that. WrestleMania 24, SummerSlam 2009, and Royal Rumble 2010. Hopefully a few more to be added very soon. Then I'm a big Star Trek fan, so I've obviously got all the Star Trek movies on Blu-ray. Star Trek the Motion Picture, Star Trek Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, Voyage Home, Final Frontier, Undiscovered Country, Generations, First Contact, Insurrection, and the final one, Nemesis. I do own the reboot on DVD. But yeah, that's my entire Blu-ray collection. Not a heck of a lot at the moment, but I've just gotten started with that. There is one title missing, which is out at the moment, but that's pretty much my collection.